All right, guys. So now we know that each friend is going to get 21 sticks of gum. So now we're going to go on to the last part of this presentation. So we have here two students, Lucy and Nancy, who solved the same expression but got completely different answers. Lucy got 6 and Nancy got 15. So our job is to find out who solved it correctly. Did Lucy or did Nancy? So now as we see, they have the same expression, 3 plus bracket 6 parentheses 11 plus 1 minus 4 parentheses bracket divided by 8 times 2. And if we follow the big purple monster drinking a soda, the first step that we had to do, or that they had to do, was the brackets. And they both highlighted the brackets, so they're off to a good start. So now they both solved the parentheses first and got 8. 11 plus 1 is 12, minus 4 is 8. So yes, they got it right. And they did the first step in the brackets correctly. So now what they did was they multiplied 6 times 8. And I want you to remember, why would they multiply these two numbers if there's no operation sign or multiplication sign in the middle? Why? Well, guys, if you said that since there's no operation sign and we have a parentheses and another number, both of them close together, the only option is to multiply. When you have two numbers like this close together and there's no operation sign in the middle, then your only option is to multiply. So they multiplied 6 times 8 and they both got 48. So they did a good job. So the bracket represented the number 48. So she didn't have to write the bracket, but it's okay. But here is the difference. Here Lucy said that her next step was to multiply, but Nancy over here said that her next step was to divide. So now, yes, Lucy, okay, multiplication comes next in the BPMDAS, but you have to work from left to right when you have multiplication and division. So if we look here, our multiplication is to the right. And if we look here, our division is to the left. So Nancy was the one that did the next step correctly. She remembered that she must work from left to right, and that's why she divided first, even though multiplication is next on the BPMDAS. This is just a way to remember, guys, the steps or the order. But when you have multiplication and division, or when you have addition and subtraction, you have to work from left to right. So Nancy gets a good job. And Lucy gets a please double check your work. Exclamation mark. Alrighty, guys. So last but not least, I don't want you to forget these important steps when solving order of operation problems or simplifying expressions. It's the same thing, guys, okay? Don't get confused or scared when you see a problem that says simplify this expression. It's the same thing. All you're doing is solving it. So you can remember it by big purple monster drinking a soda. Just remember that the B represents the brackets, the P represents parentheses, the M represents multiplication, the D represents division, A represents addition, and S represents subtraction. And the most important thing, if you have brackets and parentheses, it doesn't matter where they're at, beginning, middle, or end, you must do these first. But if you have multiplication and division or addition and subtraction, you have to work from left to right. I repeat, you have to work from left to right, okay? It's very, very important because if you don't, guys, you're going to get the wrong answer. So Please don't forget these steps, guys, and good luck.